Still bat shooting for the first time, so I had to change my shirt. Greetings, internet people. My name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. Today, we are drinking a Texas whiskey because in about 2 weeks from this recording, I will be in Texas for the Bastards Ball. And if you don't know what that is, I'm not going to tell you anything else. But last freaking year, already, this was placed into my hands. Placed into my hands by Whiskey Crusaders. Check out their channel up here. They are also fellow Psalms, another thing that feels strange for me to say. And this is a pick of theirs. I don't have a Lone Elm bottle. I don't know if I even have Lone Elm. Ugh. No, I have. I have, a while ago. And it was Texas whiskey is what I'll say. With that, let's get on to the drinking part, the snoozing part. The snoozing? The nosing part. Because it has been a freaking year, and why have I not gotten around to this? Oh, that's right. I can't deal with anything. Another one with a little tag. Work it, baby. Work it. Yes. Plastic on top is always a thrill. Oh, beauty. No, don't do that. Here we are. Measured portions because, well, bad shooting. But first, I have to show you why I am pouring a very specific amount. This one is 57.1%, 114.2 proof. Now, you will have noticed this from the bottle itself, but look at this color. Look at it. This is a deep amber. This is mahogany right there. I adore the color on this. It looks pretty much like molasses. Yes, I'm aerating it a little bit before I nose it. Here we go. Ooh, yeah, it's char. Oh, but there's molasses. And cinnamon. More vanilla than I thought, but it is a... Make me think of vanilla extract in particular that's often used for baking. I'm liking it. Doesn't smell like it's proof. Oh, I don't know what that was. Made me think of mandarin oranges. Charred mandarin oranges, which I don't know if I've ever tried, but it sounds kind of interesting. This is nice. I like the nose. It's making me think a bit of Knob Creek. Yeah, it's more heavy. It smells more heavy.
And dense.
Much like, for me, Knob Creek does. It's not particularly trying to be a sweet bourbon whiskey. It is more trying to be... This is a bourbon, right? Hold on. Straight wheat whiskey. Wheat? Is it bourbon, though? Tell me if the word's bourbon's on here. Texas Spirit. Straight wheat whiskey. Huh. It's making me think of that same dense nose that I get off Knob Creek's. Pouring this, I initially thought, oh, it's a bourbon. Texas bourbon, right? No. This is a Texas straight wheat whiskey. Now, my understanding is a straight whiskey has been aged for 2 years, and by the color of that, I would, yeah, in Texas heat, yeah. But what really threw me off is I didn't even think to check the label, because I just assumed it was bourbon. But knowing it's a wheat whiskey, that changes things. And it does explain why I'm getting these lighter, fruitier notes off something that I thought was going to be really, really aggressive. Ooh. Just thought of cereal, specifically Cookie Crisp. The really weird things you get when nosing stuff. I love that. Yeah, I got a real cookie vibe now. Yes, for whatever reason, this is taking me down the path of chocolate chip cookies, and that it can only be a good thing. Now, on to the palate. Hi, Texas. How are you? I have missed you. Not burning too bad here, but I felt it go all the way down. It's hot, but not like unbearable. It's just aggressive. Oh wow, it's still going, and it's making me think of wheat, like wheat bread. That's wild. I got blasted at the beginning, so I know I experienced something and it was good, but then I got distracted by this, and then the finish was actual wheat bread. It's still there. It's making me think of something else too, like wheat flour maybe, not necessarily bread, because it's got this dryness to it. Let's try that again, holding it on the palate just briefly to see if I can grab whatever that initial experience was. Cocoa Crisps. I'm dry in the middle of the palate. Not too sweet. Vanilla. Not overly spicy. There's an herb. There's some kind of herb there that happened in the middle. I'm going to say basil That's one of the few that I've actually experienced, and there was something like that in there. It was the very tiniest of sips. I just want to make sure it wasn't going to blow my brains out. So we'll try that again. A little sweet, a little dry. Oh, tongue tingles now. I held a better portion. Oh man, that is good. Oh, and then it fades away. And saliva. I like it. I like it. It's still a bit intense as far as what I enjoy drinking regularly, but as something interesting and tasty, it is a ride for the palate. It is a goddamn adventure. Where you start off in the little village and go into the mountains and get lost in the woods, live off the land for a while, and then come back home. Well, I've been playing too many video games, I think. This would be you go get, because it's Texas, you go get lost in the desert somewhere. Maybe find an oasis of some sort.
Come back, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah?
Hell yeah!
Thank you. I'm surprised. I was hesitant because I've had Lone Elm before, and I believe it was just a regular release and not a barrel pick like this one is, and it came off aggressive. It came off just a little too aggressive for me. But this one, though, as you saw, was a bit intense at the start. Well, your palate becomes a little numb, if I'm being... It's fizzled out a little bit, but now it's enjoyable. My mouth is a little dry. It's sticking. It's definitely sticking in there. It makes me want to drink more because it dries out my mouth. It is an adventure. It is an adventure of whiskey because it is wild. And I'm sorry that you won't be able to try this because it is a single barrel pick by a YouTube channel. I'm very fortunate they gave it to me. Thank you very much, Sarah, Will, and Matt, for donating this bottle. And I'm going to pour some more of this in a little bit. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I'll see you out there. Thank you for joining me on KillCo Whiskey Musings. You can find my social media and Patreon in the links below. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.